There are dangers beyond our village.
What a wonderful day!
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes hits theaters worldwide today. It's the latest installment in the Planet of the Apes franchise and the 10th film since the 1968 original. Now, this sequel is set nearly 3 centuries after 2017's War of the Planet of the Apes and follows the story of Nova, an ape on a mission to rescue his clan from the clutches of an aspiring ape tyrant. All right, so to break this all down, senior entertainment reporter Eli Glasner is here this morning for his Friday film review of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
10
Can you
Planet
believe it?
of the Apes.
Cannot believe
10.
When I said, I thought, is that right? No, that zero is supposed to be there.
Well, it is wrong, but it is technically right.
Okay, well, and not all things that are wrong are right. So let's talk about the kingdom. Where does it start?
So as you said, we are 300 years after the events of the last film. So Caesar, the iconic ape that was the leader of these amazing simians, he's gone, he's dead. He's basically a myth, an idea that basically kind of lives on. These apes now, they can talk, they have some sign language, they wear kind of clothing, they live in clans. Humans, sometimes called echoes, are basically pests. Get away, human, we don't need you, stop taking our food. So Caesar gone, we need a new ape to cling to. Enter, actually it's Noah, a talented climber looking for his father's approval. His father is the Eagle clan's chief, but after an attack from another clan, Noah is forced to venture beyond the valley. Let's watch.
My family. I will find them. I will bring them home.
All right, monkeys on horses. How can you go wrong? So along the way, he meets Raka. Raka is a very intelligent orangutan trying to keep the ideas of Caesar alive. And then they notice they're being followed by, what's that in the bushes behind us? It's a human. There's a human now. That is where Nova comes into the picture. It's this young woman. They nickname her Nova, but she doesn't have fur. It's freezing out there, and I feel a little sorry. So Raka wants to give Nova a blanket, but this is Noah's only memento of his mother, who he lost. Oh, no.
No. This is important. They get cold. Show mercy.
There you go. She gets the blanket. But there's other dangers waiting for them in the woods. Proximus, a maniacal monkey who lives in a hollow tanker ship like Dennis Hopper in Waterworld, a deep cut for some of you out there. He is using Caesar's name to build an army and a cult of personality.
What a wonderful day! What a wonderful day! Are we thankful for the words of Caesar? We are thankful. Do we bend our heads? We bend. Say his words.
Now, hard to recognize him under that voice and all the fur, but that character, Proximus Caesar, is actually played by Thunder Bay's very own Kevin Durant, Canadian actor. He's a big, tall, lanky fella, not uncommon to see as a villain, and now he gets to play the big bad in this one.
Okay, and this one is, as we just mentioned, the 10th one in the series. So we had The Rise, Dawn, War. Did we need Kingdom?
I mean, I feel bad saying that because so many people worked so hard, and the artistry, the animation, like I could talk about the actors who did like their motion training and their body, so they could be an ape and they could walk around on all fours and they're wearing these amazing motion capture suits. And because we've been making these movies for so long now, like the fidelity of the animation, you can see the way a monkey will wrinkle his snout, and you can kind of read that emotion in their face. And then the beautiful decay of, look at that, like what a city looks like after hundreds of years of growth and decay. But do you know how long that amazement lasts? 10, maybe 20 minutes. And then it's just you watching a movie filled with apes. A lot of apes. Apes that talk like this because they're kind of still using broken English. So it's kind of like bad ape acting. Actors in motion capture suits becoming apes. It's a lot of apes, and I'm kind of done with it. And at least with like, we've lost the original idea that was behind. Planet of the Apes was so tantalizing. The idea of like, could we be replaced? Our humanity, with all our intelligence, all our hubris, that we could be replaced by another species. And then you had Rise. And Rise was exploring, okay, how could this happen? And then you had the brilliance of Caesar with this brilliant performance from Andy Serkis, a performance of this kind of tortured leader who was so good that it justified 3 films. But Caesar is gone now. So is most of humanity. The war is over. The apes won. They're still evolving. Now they're talking. Now they're wearing. We're just going to like. Eventually, we're going to have like a movie with like ape lawyers talking on their ape phones. Like, what are we doing here? We have lost the original purpose of this film. And do you know who the director of this is? It's Wes Ball, who was mainly chosen because he has a lot of experience with motion capture animation. And his biggest claim to fame was directing all 3. I had no idea there were 3 Maze Runner films. And if you're wondering, Eli, what are the Maze Runner movies? They were kind of teen post-apocalyptic adventures that made the Hunger Games look like Hamlet.
So to your point then, maybe that's the next one, Planet of the Apes Maze Runner. You just never know.
But you know what? It could be, because that is where we are now, where Hollywood is risk-averse. And companies like Disney, like they are kind of tied to the stock market. The reason they are now making an ape movie is that they gobbled up Fox. And there's even like, we talked about the Fall Guy movie last week. And some people think the Fall Guy didn't perform that well because it didn't hit its numbers. They're saying the age of the movie star is over. So you don't need movie stars. You can just keep making more franchises, more sequels. If you have apes, you don't need to get great actors. Just plug people into those suits. And that's why, like this summer, I'm going to be reviewing Bad Boys 4, Beverly Hills Cop 4, Inside Out 2, Gladiator 2. I am so tired of sucking the bone marrow out of movies based on movies based on movies. I am hungry for something new. So we draw the line at the apes. Enough with the apes. Apes have run their course. Give us something new to watch instead. My rating, which is generous and mostly for Kevin Durant, 2.5 apes out of 5. There you go.
All right.
Conquered the originality. The war is over. And sequels won.
Give Eli more than the marrow to chew on. He has the appetite for more.
I do.
Eli, thank you so much for breaking this down. I think I might still see it, though.
All right.
Maybe I won't. I won't tell you if I do. Eli, thank you so much.